When I say hip, y'all say hop. Hip, hop, hip, hop.
I've been doing music since the year 2000, so I've been doing music for 14 years.
Each night I dream of success, haven't seen much yet, haven't let this slump yet.
I started out in high school in 9th grade. A friend of mine, he rapped, and so I kind of picked it up from him. I always listened to rap. I liked rap. I would like write down lyrics to like Tupac songs and memorize them and stuff.
You think about calling it quits for me too, cause I'm tired of this. You're always in the studio and never have time for me. I'm trying to make it better.
I like to tell stories a lot. Like it's fun to me. That's kind of like the mood that I've kind of been in here lately. Like the project that I'm working on right now, like the whole thing is like a story from top to bottom.
But if I quit, I constantly be haunted by dreams. Try not to live fast, been warned on my speed. Priorities out of order, mixing wants and my needs. Lost sight, I got more often, not your fault of my needs.
I'm a positive person, so like the actual person that I am, it has to reflect in my music. Like I definitely keep it positive. I don't curse or anything like that. I definitely try to be mindful of always like having something positive to say.
So what are some places that you like to perform?
Definitely Hubbly Bubbly. It's always like a great crowd here. I definitely love the atmosphere. I like what they're doing. My friend Chris McCain, he has a spot called Memory Lane. It's like a pure hip hop spot, like graffiti on the wall and stuff like that. It's a really dope spot. I think the hip hop scene in Oklahoma it's definitely growing. There's a lot of new artists that I'm getting to meet and getting to know about.
My name is Jacoby Isham. I go by Fresh. I'm from Lawton, Oklahoma.
I ain't judging you, ain't got a song for me. Why you trying out of me? I'm just fresh. You so worried about what everybody gonna say.
I moved here last year from school, and off top, I just wanted to get in any kind of open mics, any kind of shows that I could be on. Regardless of if there were going to be people there or not, I just kind of wanted to get in there and get on stage and be in front of people or just practice on my craft.
It's a plane, it's my whip though. City lights glaring, caught myself staring. Got me thinking how the scene would look in a McLaren. Looking at on like a Mercedes.
Hip hop is unadulterated life. It's raw life. It's truth.
Brother all my life, even in and out of prison. Since a young and all I wanted him to know was I forgive him. Now my little brother's in jail and not dead. Now I'm feeling like a tell about me.
Sometimes I'll write a song in the car on my way home from work. And I'll write the whole song in that 15-30 minutes. And then another time I'll write a little bit when I go to work, a little bit the next week going to work. Just whenever I get that inspiration to pop up, I try to put something in it. I don't want it to be this hollow sound where it sounds good, but there's not really anything for anybody to get out of it. And I feel like it should have something to offer anybody who's listening to it, regardless of whether it's what I intended it for it to be or where it's just what they got from it. They can make Oklahoma a place where you can look for hip hop. I don't think it'll be like in Atlanta or New York or something like that. Of course, the support has to be there, and in hip hop, that's almost impossible just because of the culture of it and how competitive it is and egos and pride and all that stuff, but support definitely can build a culture.
Hip, hip. When I say hubbly, y'all say bubbly. Hubbly, hubbly, hip, hip.
I'm Barrett Tar. I go by Cadency. Some people call me Chief Peace. I've been doing music since senior year, which was like 3 years ago. I just started, that's when I really started. I was just really into hip-hop at the time.
I got American dreams, mama, I'ma be an astronaut. My astronaut blasting off, kids on the acid job.
Every morning when I wake up, I just write a poem. Before I get on any social network or anything, I just write a poem. And so a lot of times when I am listening to beats or listening to, making beats or listening to beats, sometimes I can put a poem onto the beat if it feels right, but a lot of times I just write in like a poetic form because that's really what I started doing before hip-hop.
Yeah, I think it's about time for a change up. No makeup, talking real change stuff. Talking about finding in a piece, not a pay stuff. Fighting for the same love. Look at where I came from. I still find little things in my everyday that make me smile like a child.
How would you describe Oklahoma City music scene? Hip-hop music scene.
I think Fresh had it right when he said it's growing. I think that there's a lot of talent, like more than people even know, like that come to these shows. Like there's people all around that I've met, artists, musicians, poets, whatever it comes down to. I just think the spotlight's not here. But I think that we could make a footprint in hip hop and in music in general. It's just gonna take explaining what hip hop is to the people around here, because I don't think they quite understand that it's more of a lifestyle. It's not really just this ruckus. It's something that says something you can change your whole community with it. And you've seen that like with, like you said, Seattle, whatever it is, New York. And I just think it's just gonna take the right spotlight, the right people noticing us, getting our music out there in the right way with the right perspective to people.
Christopher George Akoff, the first. People know me as Original Flow. Style is very lyrical based, very, I would say, influenced by the East Coast. My musical influences, I don't have an artist in particular. It's mostly genres in general. A lot of rock, classic rock, classical music, jazz, hip hop, of course.
Love for my people, love for my people, love for my people.
There's a huge gap between what people think hip hop is and what it actually is. Like I said.
Yo, Michael Packer is massive. He put the tack in his hat to the fight for being passionate. Tackle with the tackle quick, had to get it after it. Passionate, gratitude, passionate for having
It's a shape-shifting form. So you can never really pinpoint what hip-hop is unless you ask that person specifically.
Nice. Look at that. You got Instagram? Hit me on Chief Peace. Okay.